Okay, can you sleep in a Corvette? More specifically, a C7 Corvette. So, the answer is yes, you can. You can sleep in a C7 Corvette. There is plenty of room in here. See that? You sleep down the center between the seats and into the rear of the hatch. Put your head back there, you put your feet up here next to the shifter. What I like to do is get these window guard things, window shades, and put these things up. Perfect. What's that? Rotate it around. Visor. Alright. We need some light in here, don't we? Okay, so we'll use this. We'll use this light bulb. And right here. That's pretty fucking bright. It is pretty bright. Okay. Put the zipper on the wrong side of this bag. So, it's gonna make our job a little bit more difficult. I'm gonna do this. Just do this. How's that? Is that better? That's better, I think. Okay. Alright, so what I have in here is a negative 20 degree Celsius sleeping bag. I believe it's by Kelty or something. Can't remember. But the good thing about sleeping in a Corvette is that, you know, your body heat. There's not a lot of cubic feet in here, extra cubic feet of space, so your body heat can pretty much keep you warm. But if for some reason you need to be warmer, just use the negative 20 degree sleeping bag. I believe this is what, like, if you've ever seen the Pope, you know, the ones that have passed away, they put them in glass cases. This is kind of the same thing. And this is a mummy bag, so it's like being placed inside of a sarcophagus. A nice one. Just think of a Corvette as a, what do you call it? A casket. A tomb. A sarcophagus. A very nice sarcophagus. Alright? Hello? You've got to be comfortable. You've got to be comfortable. That's one thing I do not compromise on. I've got to have my pillow. I used Gorilla Glue for inside of this. Instead of Loctite, I was gonna use the red Loctite, the permanent, but I didn't have that, so I ended up using Gorilla Grip or something. You can see what it looks like. It dried clear. They said it was the equivalent to UB60 or EB6000. I don't know what that is. If you don't, look it up. I need to organize this though first before I go to bed. Space is very limited in here, so you gotta keep it clean and organized, or it will turn into a mess very quickly. We'll probably put that there. That there. Refrigerator. Dish type thing. So this keep popping down. Okay. Oh, I do have a bottle right here. Okay. Nice to know. What's in here? Please say it's my gloves. Oh yeah, it is my gloves. Good. My more warm gloves. Breathing and let it like the do. Why is this open? Stuff is going to fall out of there. Alright, you can sleep in the front seat, but I don't recommend it. You can only do it for maybe, might be able to do it for a week, maybe 2 weeks. I wouldn't push it past that, but it will get very uncomfortable. Sleeping in the front seat, because even though you can pull this thing, even though the seat comes forward more, like this, it stops like going back at a certain point. Even though there's still kind of space back there, it just stops. So it's fucking ridiculous. Anyways, I do have my camp stove in here. See it? Works nice because, you know, the console's right here, so it's kind of elevated. You don't have to like look for a flat spot to put it. Just like this. Camp cup and heat your water up. It's great. That's a 110 gram canister on it with a BRS, and the camp cup is a stainless steel cup from Walmart for $5 I think it was. That is the cost of 1 cup of Starbucks. Okay, yeah, let's get back to it. Oh, and here's one of these little cable clamp things. Look how tiny this one is. super tiny. Okay. Alright, so I need to get a hold of my phone. Do I want to put it back there with me? Yes, I do. Anyways, here's a sleeping bag. Just throw the head towards the back of the car and put the feet right there. If you want, like what I have is I have one of these smaller sleeping bags too. I use it as a liner. And you want to move your steering wheel up. You want to kick your shoes off, like so. And you want to leave your shoes down there. You don't want to bring your shoes into the back seat with you. And you just want to lift the steering wheel up all the way. And now just crawl into the back. Dun, 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 dun. You see? Yeah, that's good. I don't need all this stuff on while I'm sleeping, so I'll just leave it up here. Put it up here on the dash. And if you are wearing a like a suit, dress shirt and dress pants, you can hang it from here. There's where the target top connects into the body. You can put a hanger there and then just drape your clothes over the front seat there so they don't get wrinkled. Alright, let's put this up here too. Okay. Now you just glasses. That's why you get these cheap ass glasses right here. These $1 safety glasses. They're not, I mean, they're inexpensive, but they're you know, they're the ANSI rated, whatever, Z whatever, something blah blah blah. I used to have like Oakleys and Costas and things like that, but you know, they just pop apart and stuff when you're sitting in here, so, or you break them, and it's definitely not worth the cost. Alright, so what is it? And then you put your feet in the sleeping bag, like so. Just like that. Here's my feet. Here's my head. And if you want to, you can actually curl up in the fetal position back here, like this. See? All right, that's how you do it. And then when you want to crawl back into the front, you just the same way that you got in, crawled back. Like that. And what I usually do is I keep an extra pair of sandals down here. You know, sandals under my seat. So when I want to walk outside and not put my shoes on or something, I just put my sandals on. Anyways, that's it. That's how you sleep in a C7 Corvette, which is like 2014 to 2019, I think it is. Yeah. All right. Peace. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, I'm 190 pounds and 69 inches tall. So like 5'9" 3/4 or 177 centimeters. So to give you like an idea of how big you have to be or can be to actually sleep in here comfortably, I'm actually gonna move my camp cup out of the way, and that'll give me, that'll give me like that much more foot space. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace. I've got to get some sleep. All right.